Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America and Kamala Harris. Impeachment? Possibly. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please visit that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@explainamerica. Hit subscribe when you get there. Absolutely free. It really helps us out. Guys, Donald Trump was impeached twice. Once for a phone call with the Ukrainian president, and a second time for something he had nothing to do with. So, you have to wonder, what's going on with the Republicans in Congress when you look at the disaster at our southern border? That they could not impeach Joe Biden and they could not impeach Kamala Harris. We're at a point where we just learned yesterday that hundreds of thousands of criminals are roaming free in this nation, some convicted of the worst crimes that you could possibly imagine. Now, this was all done under that Biden-Harris watch. All these criminals are roaming free under the Biden-Harris watch. And they may not all have arrived on Biden-Harris's watch, but they're all roaming free on Biden-Harris's watch. Some of them waiting years for an asylum claim that they know they don't have. In the majority of cases, I don't think, people that commit the worst crimes get asylum. And yet somehow we released them to live among us. And the worst ones, tens of thousands of them. It's not a handful. Absolutely horrible. So when former President Donald Trump was talking about it, he said that Kamala Harris is guilty. Guilty of high crimes and misdemeanors, and I agree with him. A dereliction of duty, wanton disregard for the immigration laws of this nation. She's absolutely, in my opinion, guilty of those charges. And it's time the Republicans stand and impeach somebody. Impeach somebody over this. Impeach Harris. You can do it. You can do it now. Alas, I don't think the Republicans, at least the Republicans in Congress, have the backbone to do it. Not all of them. And there's a handful that don't, I should say. A handful. But that handful, because the majority is so slim, is enough to stop it. I want you to listen to what former President Donald Trump said, and then let me know what you think in the comments.
That's over 647,572 migrant criminals who Kamala set loose to rape, pillage, thieve, plunder, and kill the people of the United States of America. And they're not going to change. They're only going to get worse. They're only going to get worse. And our law enforcement system, we have the greatest in the world, but our people are told not to do their jobs. We don't want you to do anything. And they come from tough systems. They're going to love our system. Kamala is mentally impaired. If a Republican did what she did, if a Republican did what she did, that Republican would be impeached and removed from office, and rightfully so, for high crimes and misdemeanors. That would be high crimes and misdemeanors. Think of it. 13,099 murderers convicted of murder, not like convicted of murder. Some of the worst murders you've ever seen. They're all in our country now, every one of them. And I've been saying this for 3 years, and the fake news has been saying, well, you don't know that. Well, now we know it. They've never released a list like this. Not just on this, they've never done it. Over the years, they've never done it.